Hello everybody, it's Everlasting Goonhilder, but you can call me Felix. And today we will hopefully finally be finishing the Simru arc. Now before we get started, I'm just going to take a quick minute to post the link to the stream on my Instagram. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Let's see. Alright, okay. Oh, okay, whoops.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Alright, sorry for the wait.
I do think the Knights of Favonius are all working
I'm pretty
hard.
sure we're at the end of the arc. I don't know what else we would be doing other than just executing the plan. But let's see, what's new? Oh, we're almost there anyway, so I'll talk in a moment. What's up here?
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die,
I already forgot who we're capturing.
we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Or it's just a show, if I recall.
Everyone! The
It's just
Aramites
for
are approaching
appearances.
from the west!
Oh, right, okay, I
Make
remember now.
preparations and be ready for combat.
Aren't I fighting them? I don't remember.
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a
Sorry for the cough.
mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Aramites are not to be messed with.
You know, I'm just gonna let them fight. Y'all are good, right? But yeah, as I was saying, I very recently finished playing God of War.
Illusion shattered.
And with that off my plate now, this Tuesday, I'm planning to start a new playthrough of a game. And I'll be streaming it on YouTube for any of you interested. And I'll also be accompanied by a friend of mine. He'll be like my I guess, like co-commentator for the series. So,
Quietly now.
I think it'd be fun to do. It's an old childhood game of mine that I'll go more into detail later.
It's over.
But I think it'd be a fun time.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
I think so far, Sino and Dia may
Is
be
it
my
really
favorite
okay for
characters
us
from
not to share the
Sumeru.
full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed
Well,
about
Tainari
it
was good
and
too,
refuse to work with us?
but Dia and Sino I think are my favorites from this arc. They're both really good.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
What did that say?
Gotcha.
Emeritus Necredite. I don't know. Okay. Now I've just gotta meet up with Dia.
We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing
I
that
saw something in the
serious look on
background
your
there.
face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm
Is
glad
that a
you're
time
here.
trap, or
Let's get
am I just
moving and
saying
take care of
things?
this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him
I
showing
think I
up.
saw somewhere that Tori doesn't have a
Really
vision.
gives Paimon on the creeps.
Or am I mistaken?
Right?
Well, not
Hearing his
vision,
name
or-
just
I don't
reminds
know.
me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia.
Pretty
I'd
sure he
rather
doesn't
not
have
have
vision.
to
He
deal
might
with
have
someone like
a
that.
delusion, but I don't think he has a vision.
A According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
My hand itches.
The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
We have like 5 million
How
more.
much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Aw.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Oh.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Dia's sweet. I really like Dia.
Looking good. I hope this smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Dia's sweet. Now, what was that thing I saw? Or was I just imagining things? I guess so. I don't see anything. Whoops, I guess. Alright.
Take it easy.
He's over there. Let's go say hi. Hurry!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
I wonder how long it would take for them to replace not Sino, Tainori's voice actor. Because, yeah, I guess I can imagine that taking a long time. I wonder if it'll be changed by 3.6.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
That was a weird transition.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The Doctor, huh?
He's that
That's an interesting
strange-looking
jacket.
Fatui Harbinger
Now
with
that
the
I'm paying
mask.
attention.
Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
What do you mean
Yes,
he's
I
pink?
know him.
You saw him.
Actually, he left Pardis DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Academia.
I wonder what
Okay.
Tainori's
I will
species
answer your
is supposed to be
questions and will
labeled as.
assist you any way I can. You
Or
don't have to tell
Goro,
me
for
everything that's
that
happened.
matter. Well,
Sino's
Tainari's
name
more
really
of a
does work wonders. You're not
rabbit?
even a
No.
little worried that we might have made it all up?
it is
Despite having just met you, I can sense that
Adult-
you're the
no.
serious type. Between
animal is
you,
supposed
the
to be based
Traveler,
off
and
of.
Sino,
It's the ears
none
that
of you
throw me
strike
off.
me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Well, that's convenient. Oh, flashback.
So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important.
Is this earring
To
like
that end, I made a final
test
trip
tube?
to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits
I wonder
are
how far away
As the person
Snezhnaya
currently
is
responsible for her treatment,
from
I cannot
Sumeru.
possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic.
Gonna kidnap her.
Still, his reaction really
She's
concerned
probably
me.
already gone. Oh, another flashback. I really appreciate that they do these. These are nice.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return.
Our return.
Luckily, there is still some time left for
What
me
does
to
that
take
mean?
care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia
You and
said,
other harbingers?
you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of
Hello,
shrewdness.
Elementa. Thanks for
And that's
joining.
also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
How are you?
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Oh yeah, I guess midterms would be coming up. I have a project due like Sunday, and I didn't understand a certain thing about it, and I emailed my professor a question. I still haven't gotten a response yet, so that's annoying. But yeah, that's rough. My spring break is this coming week, I think. I'm pretty sure. No, it's The week after next week, I think.
I can barely believe it myself. If that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh, really?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you
Man,
several
props to
times
Genshin and their
before?
use of flashbacks.
Yes, but
They're so good.
there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years.
That's weird.
But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
That's a strange habit to have.
Something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple.
I wonder how Sino and
The
Tainori
academia
know
has
each
been
other.
working on a big
I'm sure it
project.
says in their character
I'm not quite
profiles,
sure what
but
it
I don't
is.
have either of them.
But your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but
You know, if
our
I wasn't
master
waiting
is a
on
man
like
of
3 other
integrity.
characters, I'd probably pull for
Even
Sino.
when I was a student, I was worried he'd get
Him
in
and Dia
trouble
are
for
probably
sticking
my
to his
favorite
beliefs.
characters for this arc.
I suppose he's lucky to have
And
lasted so
Sana's
long.
fun to play too,
But in the end,
but
still caught up to him.
gotta wait for Eula, Nahida, Kazuha,
I see.
probably Kokomi.
So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right?
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way,
I'm just gonna have
which way did the doctor
a
go when he
small,
left Pardis
quick,
to
casual
die?
comment, but
That way.
Diaz dies, man.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Alright.
According to Tainari, the
okay.
doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves.
I would keep an eye on,
What did he mean by that?
what's her name?
We need to be
Napasia?
extra careful
I'll keep
when
an eye
dealing
on
with a
her, just in
person like
case,
him.
just to be safe.
Just to be safe, let's
Oh.
chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads. as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Where am I going? Track to dock. Oh, okay. Oh, this is neat.
You're headed in the right direction.
It would be cool if they had the
Traces are still
playable
fresh,
characters actually
but there's
fight
no
along, like they're starting to do
Clearly
with
they're in a
the
hurry.
Sumeru NPCs.
It's just as I thought.
That'd be cool.
We
Warm
can
in
stop
here.
here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for
I
ourselves.
guess now that you mention it, that would be kind of weird. Sumeru is like south, and Snezhnaya is up north. I'm curious about the geography of that. Oh wait, there we go. I did my dailies, right? Pretty sure I did. Oh, there's a Fatui people over there.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Yeah.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a
stealth.
Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him.
Oh, wait, go back.
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
It's a deep voice.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
There is a lot of Fatui soldiers, wow. Oh, there's a tour over there.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
I got pretty close, but okay.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Oh, we just waved.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Huh? You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
What?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
What?
So this was a trap.
How do they just vanish? What?
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
What?
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
How do you forget
I'm afraid
that?
that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
I feel like Tainori would have security on Hypatia after that interaction with Tottori. Oh, crap. There we go.
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Paradis Di for
That's a
research
new
purposes.
face.
But you've been in Sumeru for
Sir,
some time
that
already.
mustache is a
I find
mistake.
it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question
Oh,
our
he's got eye
research,
bags.
much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Huh.
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well,
Those
you
two
only
Fatui
have your
masks
Harbinger
are
to
kind of
blame.
weird. Like,
He knows
it looks like they
nothing
have a
about
mask
keeping a low
on,
profile.
and it looks like they have
I
like
may be staying at
bandages over
Paradis
it.
Di as a scholar,
I don't
but
know,
that
it's kinda
doesn't
weird.
mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace
Oh,
and
okay.
safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tainari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh,
These
okay.
Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Let's move.
Busted.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Ah,
There is no escape.
Stay right there.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Miss quickly.
Go as one!
Barbados, guide us. Busted. Here
Ow.
comes the catch.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Oh,
Yeah?
there's more.
You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now. No. Quietly now.
I should probably heal. Sir,
Go as one!
stop it.
Illusion shattered.
There we go.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
It's a fake. She dead. Poisoned. I don't know.
Well,
Oh.
how is she? Oh, that's good.
Oh?
So, you think this is over?
Oh my goodness gracious. The Balladeer? Does he know his name is Scaramouche? I don't remember actually. I don't know.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror.
Oh, that's
You've given me
interesting.
that look every time we meet.
That's pretty cool.
But, where is he?
Paimon can't see him, so he's a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her
I
consciousness?
can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh, I sincerely hope
Don't
not.
you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Paradis Di and made contact with Hypatia.
Oh.
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
So she's like in a coma.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right?
I'm talking to the voices in my head, Paimon. Leave me alone.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
That's kind of weird, bro.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left
Deification?
now are just some final details.
That's a word.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
That childlike god? Oh, Nahida.
Scholars
For some reason I was
consider the
thinking
god of
Paimon at
wisdom
first.
to be
Like,
the sum
what?
total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it?
Act more friendly? How is that more friendly?
I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean?
Before no longer made yourself, you kind of new. I don't care.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
That's what they all say.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think
Oh
about
my
a sheet
god,
of
he's
paper.
walking on air.
By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before
I
were
wouldn't
some
say he's
painful
more friendly,
memories
but he's
and
more
boring human feelings.
docile? Is that the word?
Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
Oh,
Tell
you
me,
got close real fast.
just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
Not much. It's been asking me to do things, really.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having.
I'm doing it for the
So here's a
Primogens,
word
really.
of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own
That's
good,
what my sister says.
as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've
I
seen
didn't
my
finish
affection
reading
for
that.
her.
Whoops.
If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
Your affection for
She
her.
peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Oh, isn't that
All
cute?
gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're
So
doubting
really,
me again?
what you're
No
saying
matter.
is you like the attention.
Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt a devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
I'm really curious about what he thinks.
How very amusing. Has
Oh, he
anyone
just
ever
doesn't
told
believe
you
him.
that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, The puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. Just like my expression of affection
you're the
towards
one being
Hypatia.
used, to be honest.
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Okay, he's just flexing now.
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh, you have a point there.
Paimon used thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
My order, yeah, that's the word I would use.
Where is the storm headed?
Can you do that? Is Battledeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Can you do that? Is that a thing? If I recall, Raiden, or A, had a storm over Inazuma, so I know she can control the weather, but she didn't need her Gnosis for that. Can you do that with the Gnosis as well? Oh my god, Tainari is about to get hit by lightning.
The Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened to you?
Oh, it's a story
He's hurt.
thing.
I'm fine.
My neck
Don't
hurts.
move.
Like I need to pop it.
I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Oh.
You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. We were out of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Torn to shreds?
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Alright. Oh, look at that. That's kind of pretty. Huh. Where? Oh. Excuse me.
Thank goodness she's fine.
So theoretically, if I just touched Hypatia again, would I just be like calling Scaramouche?
The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know.
You're being kind of
I
a
always
drama
think they
queen.
can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
That's what you were talking to the Battledeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway,
I mean, we already
it's
knew
all
this,
way
didn't we?
beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
The Battledeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Battledeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Battledeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
Is it the fact that the Scaramouche is connected to A?
So, what could be there?
Have you noticed?
He saw his past too.
The Battledeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Battledeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
You know, with Scaramouche being so
words,
egotistical and, having a major god complex, I wonder how he feels about being like the 8th Harbinger and not the 1st.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah.
Walk it off.
All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me.
Yeah,
my wound isn't
leave Hypatia to you.
To get in the way.
Sure, it seems like it is.
Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Oh, Tainari's a baby. Alright, 19 to 21. There we go. As by God's side. I keep doing that on accident. Oh, since we're in Sumeru City, I'm guessing we're almost ready. I don't know what else we'd be doing other than starting the rebellion. Yeah, there's Alhaitham and Sino.
All right, everyone is here.
Where's
How did everything
Nilu?
go?
I wish
Any luck
Nilu
with
was
your
more
missions?
involved.
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also
Hungry
ready.
already.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Battledeer?
Yes.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right, I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
That's funny, they were actually gonna share that.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Dia's making it hard not to pull for her, even though I know I won't like her gameplay. This isn't fair.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, Nilu.
Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone.
I was just talking about her.
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at
Well,
all.
like a minute
I
or
was
so
actually
ago.
just about to go find you.
Oh?
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
We're gonna overthrow the
Look
government.
like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
You just so casually brought in on that, Oh, okay. She just casually joined the rebellion.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Ahem. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right.
I forgot that I really liked
I must
Nilu.
admit that I'm a little scared. But
Crap.
I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought of what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the
Yeah, I
difference
gotta say, I
between
like-
success and
I
failure.
like almost all the Sumeru characters. They were all
Thankfully, I've
super
had my
good.
place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Good night, everyone!
Nice. 8 to 12. Grab that real quick. Okay. How many Sumeru coins do I... Oh, sorry, Paimon. Crap. Okay. How many Sumeru coins do I have? Or sigils, rather. So I need 7 more. What time is it? It's 10:30. Okay. So I got like another hour and a half. So what I'll do is I'll finish this, and I think instead of doing, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Where am I going? Okay. Well, I can just teleport there.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
I don't dislike Alhaitham, but he is probably my least favorite Sumeru character. Well, no,
anyway,
that's a lie.
Do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Dory. But after Dory, yeah, Alhaitham.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
Conrian technology. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating.
Oh, that backfired.
500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia.
They update
the sages and
Akasha?
core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. The Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. That's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbha Day.
I wonder how often they do that.
In position. All that's left is for us to lead
If it's once a year, then that's super coincidental. Coincidental. That's
Let's
the word.
go.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Is there another entrance?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
I respect it. I agree. Why do we have an Akasha again? I thought we took that off. Oh, I guess as a communication device, maybe? Do these operate as phones? Oh, that's a nice words. That's a neat detail. Ether has it on, like on his actual model. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Nope.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests?
No.
How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
The what? What?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat,
Oh,
and
it's
I
like a
earned
college
third
or
place
something?
at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of your return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so?
It should be obvious.
Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So,
I'm really struggling
from
there.
the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
Why does scribe sound like an insult? Like, just the way they call it, I'll hate him as scribe.
What happened now? What did he just guess?
It sounds like they're just looking down on him.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of
students do that
scholar.
all the time.
They're obvious farces of intellect to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow.
I
So
do
there
that
are
all the
special
time.
ways to
Do you
deal with
understand?
smart
Yep,
people.
I sure do.
We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity.
Is this the academia's
What are the
library?
others doing?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The academia marches to a
I mean, I
fast
did
beat,
earlier.
especially since it's Nyagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Okay. Oh. Hide for now and wait for an opportunity. Okay.
Propagate!
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's...
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we can sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Kinda tired too.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much
Sorry I'm
safer
not talking
if we...
much, it's just since, you know,
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Whoopsies. But yeah, sorry if I'm not talking too much, since it's like the end of the arc, I'm really paying attention.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe.
See, he
An
says that with
eyewitness had
such
informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to
maliciousness.
personally welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
I'm esteemed guest.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand, and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Okay.
This place is crawling with guards.
Look at that.
There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
I don't think so. I think we're just exploring nations now for the sake of Lumine.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than
I wonder whatever happened to that one girl, the Grand Sage's secretary. I think she was.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power.
Oh, what was with his
These
eyes right there?
materialistic
What?
words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Oh, he's kind of
If
crazy.
humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord
What is that, though? That's what I want to know.
Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
Justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
I don't know what I can or... Wait. I don't know what I can say or do. The arrogance
As
of
per your
scholars.
judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
He's a traitor! No, he isn't.
That reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the
It's a bomb! I don't know.
Excellent.
We downloaded that
Detailed
information
contents
test.
with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Nahida Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
I don't actually.
Just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest person. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
I know a similar quote, but it's about Spider-Man.
Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The
Did you mention
Academia had
Sino?
not received
I have
correspondence
like crazy
from its
short-term
scribe
memory.
for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
I'd give it a 40%.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency
right now, I think he's
plan
more
to
so just
save
paranoid.
Lesser Lord Kusanali
But
and
rightly
ruin
so,
our
I
great
guess,
work.
in this case.
Sneak into the Academia on Nahida Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person.
I don't know
I
about
suppose
that.
this is also a
I
part
don't know
of
what
your
Sino's
plan.
role is, or Nilu's, or Diaz. I don't know what anybody is doing.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. No? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even...
You said that I betrayed the Academia,
My bad.
but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Oh? What you gonna do? Cutscene? Oh? Oh, the divine knowledge capsule? What the ball?
What do we have
It's red.
here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor. You traitor!
Oh, that voice acting is
Even the
nice.
most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
Oh my goodness.
He has gone completely insane.
Oof. Well, Alhaitham is
Take
down.
him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Nyagarbha Day. That's
You may
how you
begin.
pronounce it, okay. I still butchered that, but whatever. What? What? What was that? Yo, we need to run this. We need to run this plan by me again. Oh, Paimon. Shut up.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Not bad, but worse than 9.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon...
Flashback?
Apart from that,
Yep.
we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your
architect
Akasha
design
terminal.
to have the confinement
Once you're
room
in,
next to the
get as close as you can
meditation
to Lesser
space of
Lord
a god.
Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Alright, so what do I have to do?
No wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they'd locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now?
We first need to find a place with the best signal in this room. Then we try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
Whoa.
Oh, never mind.
It's Mora. here to hunt for treasure.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Paimon. Oh, oops.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Can I go up there? No. Oh.
Here?
Nope.
No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
I don't know where else to go. This thing isn't helping much. Here? Oh, here? Nope. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, in this way at least. It's glowing a lot. Not so much now, so that way? There we go. What on earth? Oh, I'm going to plant. Look at that.
Are you getting anything? Please work.
It'd be nice if there was voice lines. That's a weird text box. Oh, there's Nahida. Oh my god, it's those invisible walls again.
Nahida!
Oh! He talked.
Hey, Nahida!
Man. Nice.
When did it first start?
Oh?
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Well, that's depressing. Continue.
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surstana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
It's so nice to hear Ether's voice. It's always a pleasant surprise.
Nahida!
Windblade! Man, Ether, man, he's great. I love this dude. Oh, we're playing the music now.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them?
Man.
Have I been doing the right thing?
Okay.
Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this?
This arc is amazing.
It's so quiet here. since you're the god of wisdom.
Whose voice is that? Was that Dinuzard?
You've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that?
No, Dinuzard is alive for some reason.
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Oh, I'm like breaking the wall. What am I doing exactly?
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
It's so weird hearing him talk.
When I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
It's nice hearing his voice. I don't know why this makes me so happy.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba Day stuff?
Good night. Thanks for joining.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
Sure, and I'm going.
For the rebellion.
You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
Dude, you look exhausted.
You seem to have a
Holy
lot of trust in
balls.
them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Dude, go to bed.
They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
No way. Seriously? Really? I like her attack animations. It's a shame she can only... Oh, her normal attack only strikes 3 times now. Oh, I can't charge attack like that? That's interesting. What happens if I just leave?
This isn't the way to the academia. Better stick.
What do you have on you, by the way? Oh, no, bless, of course you do. I want to see what happens if I leave. I'm taking Nilu. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. No way. Did I just screw up? Oh, story review. Okay. I got nervous there.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking...
I'm sure.
Okay, we've seen this.
But if anything...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Well, Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but that's kind of lame. That's cool. It gave me constellations? Is this game going to put me in a fight with Nilou? Oh, her C1 is good. Increases damage by 65%? Wow. Okay. It's nice to have Nilou. That's really cool, Genshin, to do.
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Was Nilou out when this came out? Well, that's a dumb question. Of course, she was already out by the time this Archon quest was up.
Just focus on your
Nilou
performance.
was
We'll take care of
among the
everything
first Sumeru characters to come out, I believe.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the
Actually,
credit, even though we came here
it might have
together to
been.
help out.
Maybe? I don't remember. Yeah, it was, because that was
thank you
before
both.
the desert came out.
I'll have to treat
So
you
she
to a
must have
meal
been.
after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a
I
piece
had
of
that
cake.
off. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Hey, Nilou. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really
Oh, we're
busy
seeing
right
everybody.
now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You're close. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
What do you mean by that? That was inappropriate. Oh, cussing. Why does the video quality look off? I feel like this would have looked better at night, but it's fine. I'm pulling for Nilou, aren't I?
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
She's saying, come at me, bro. Oh,
Sage,
that was a
there's some
nice
commotion
transition.
outside. How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Oh. Was that Al-Haytham's doing? 'Cause I'm pretty sure those are fake orders. She must have been scared. Oh, it's the secretary lady. Ow. I thought she got arrested. Or something. I don't remember what happened to her. That's cool.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did
This needs to hurry up. I got like another hour or so.
be entered into the Akasha?
When Nahida replaced the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha. You replaced the knowledge capsule? What? Oh. That's interesting.
That's when he did it.
Oh.
Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of,
okay, wow. He's an actor.
Divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? Oh, it's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
That's understandable, to be honest.
Review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
Sorry, I'm
How
looking at something.
despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
That's a big guess.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, that's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced.
Wow, just
they
like
will
today.
view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
Oh,
all right.
Very coincidental then
After
that
the
she just
guards
showed
of the
up.
Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
This is taking a while.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to
Is there
eliminate
smoke
the
in the
guards
background?
as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening,
There's a lot of dialogue going on.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30. But they have a completely different reputation, following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed. The trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
Isak?
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so
I forgot about
determined to help,
Isak.
so let's put our faith in him.
Oh my god,
Besides,
he's still here.
even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
What?
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we relied on
remember.
Ether
Of course I
to
do.
give the description.
I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get
You're not
cold
Grandpa.
feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
There's a lot going on,
It's time,
like
Isak.
outside of
Take a deep breath and
our
go.
point of view.
You can do this.
That's really cool. I feel like a lot of games don't do that often anymore. That's... what? I'm controlling the camera angle, but this is weird.
Why is
Okay.
there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me?
Don't tell me I'm
This
playing
is
as
different from our
Isak.
plan, but there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Hide behind the house? Which house? That one?
Hey, stop!
Oh,
I saw
whoops.
you! Don't try to run!
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan, but there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Run behind the house, I guess. This is interesting.
Let's have a look behind the house.
How would I know that?
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A waste of time.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw
Oh,
you.
whoops.
Don't try to run.
Okay, this is interesting.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Bum bum. I can't believe you're playing as Isak of all characters.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Oh crap. I meant to go towards the middle, but I was having trouble.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is
Go that way. I don't know. The mission failed.
Hey!
I managed to avoid
Lesser Lord
arrest.
Kusanali is
What?
over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
How did
did I
that
not
fail?
notice that?
they found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
The Grand Bazaar?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
Okay. Oh, that was interesting.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, where's your team here? Did you say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
You got caught a few times.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
11 and 20. Got 40 minutes left.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Another cutscene? Oh, no.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
And not Sino hasn't appeared yet.
How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check.
You didn't have to walk away like that.
Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser
thanks for
Lord
joining.
Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that
getting
Lesser Lord
close to the end of the
Kusanali
arc, I
indeed
think.
escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may
It
be
is
a bit
taking longer
offensive
than I
to say
thought it would
this,
have.
but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
I guess fortunately I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so I have the benefit of streaming longer than usual.
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Okay, there's a lot going on here.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Should be going back to us. No?
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
It's a trap.
Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my
Wait,
eyes.
what? How'd she escape? Or is it an illusion?
He really appeared again? What's
Oh.
the meaning of this?
Okay.
What a comical sight is all.
Hey, there he is. I was wondering when he would show up.
Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head. Even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind.
Man, Sino.
When you think you know.
Yeah, I gotta
And
say, he's
precisely
my favorite
because of
character
this,
in this arc.
You disregarded
He's been amazing.
Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Yeah,
Under
I'll
your
give
own
it that.
regulations,
The lip syncing in
even
Genshin
Academia
is
staff
not
are
great.
forbidden to come here.
But the voice acting
No one
itself
will
is
come
good.
to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Are we getting a cutscene? Oh no. That would have been sick though.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while.
Yeah, we still need to fight the boss.
Something bad didn't happen. Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
Oh, yeah,
When
what's her
Paimon
name?
thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon
Hey, you're free. Who let us go? Oh, there she is.
Here comes your savior.
Yeah, Sino is definitely my favorite, but Dia is definitely my second favorite. It's close though. I'll give it that.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Oh, okay.
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you...
She is, man. I'm really tempted to pull for her,
now
but
isn't
she's
the
not
time
fun to
to talk
play
about
as.
being
Her
ticklish.
gameplay is kind of bad.
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well.
Yeah, she's...
The guards that stormed out of the
Yeah.
Academia are all taken care of.
I really
The
like her
Corps of 30
personality
is in
too.
charge
She's
of
really
the city's
cool.
defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Nice.
He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon,
We used to have to do a Scaramouche.
Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Hey, we're out now. Okay. Yeah, it's... I'm not gonna lie, man. It's really tempting. But I gotta stay strong. Because as much as I like her, I know I'll regret pulling for her because she's not fun to play as.
Should I say it's nice to meet you?
I like the music
This is
here.
the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
I mean, you've been in prison since the very beginning, so...
We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you too.
Yeah, this is the,
So this is how it feels to
like the
walk out of
literal
that
child
cage with
god,
my
like she's
own
a brand
body.
new god.
It's like I just
So,
had
yeah,
an
she's still a
endlessly
child.
long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing.
Yeah.
What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom.
So basically what happened was, like 500 years ago, her original self, I guess, or her past life, I guess, I don't quite know, she died, and then this Archon was born, and immediately after, she was put into like this prison.
Wow!
Because her people weren't happy with the new Archon. Or more like the government wasn't happy with the new Archon.
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their god creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some announcements and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust.
And Rukkhadevata is the previous Archon before her.
Some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Boss fight time?
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
You make it sound like I can talk to people, but I don't think that's the case. Alright, so just fast forward time. Alright, there we go. Quest. What? Quest location is currently involved in the quest. Start of contamination. Please complete it first. Really? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I need to start the beginning of Tainari's story quest, I guess, to progress the main story. That's a whoopsie on my part. And annoying. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I guess on the bright side, we should be just right at the boss.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her, and tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because
11:30.
I was scared that she wouldn't play with me. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they...
What happened?
Normally I'd actually listen to this dialogue, but
okay, enough nonsense.
What's the story behind Yelan being
You
so
just have a
fast?
small
I'll
fever.
show that in just a moment.
Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then...
No can do. You're a big kid now.
Oh...
Hey, let me ask you something.
I don't know either. It's different from
I
after
hate to skip the
out.
dialogue, but...
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
I'm still reading it, I'm just not listening to it.
Mr. Forest Watcher.
I gave him some antipyretics. I told him that he would feel better after some... His symptoms resemble a fever.
What do we do?
If memory serves, a small number grow in... They're expensive and unable... I'll ask the caravans. Go find...
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you're also here?
Yep.
I'm here because you're not letting me progress the main story.
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, the only thing they have in common is that...
We feel the same.
All right. Let's contact... There's no time to waste.
Alright, can I continue now? Questulation. Do I have to complete this quest? Don't tell me I have to actually do the entire story quest to progress the main story. Oh yeah, so as for Yelan's speed, so every character has like their skill, right? Like James is the burst of wind right there. Ether's thing, Raiden's. And Yelan's skill enables her to run really fast. And it's super useful for getting to places quicker. And it does a lot of damage too. Like, I've seen Yelan's skill, my Yelan's skill do like 120,000 damage. It's nutty.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some vicinity.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watch.
Closed?
It's a long... They were mechanical. Our caravans had to pull to... All the merchants talked to...
I don't get it. If these good raising prices won't solve...
Mr. Forest Watcher, we asked around. We can't keep waiting out.
So the bandit hid it? How many people were there?
That crook came from
the... I regret opening this story quest
even
now.
If I tell you...
What the heck?
Consider my lesson
learned. To be
learned.
honest, it came out of nowhere. We were all shocked.
I see.
Oh, but not only that, but you'll be...
Enough.
Maybe one, if you're interested.
All right. We'll go...
Nope, still can't do it. I'm guessing I have to do this story quest.
After the goods were stolen, it turns out that many... However, the caravan came...
I'll try to make it quick. I'll be as fast as I can. I'll just have to watch Tainari's story quest at some other time on YouTube, I guess, then.
Our salaries even...
Because I really want to finish this Archon quest tonight, during this stream.
I heard from the caravanners that we don't normally see the mechanic. It only shows up when the
You haven't tried capturing?
We have, but however, we did. It apparently lived. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods
Gerald's? Back. Not this guy, maybe the other guy you just heard? I wasn't really listening.
How are things? Did you make...
We learned of its behaviors, but assuming normal if I were its owner, but it only goes at...
Right.
So you...
Do you have any more mechanical...
Yes, Oh.
Under constant external conditions, here's what we know so far. It has... If we have...
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to his voice. I was just skimming through the lines and trying to get through this quickly.
Right now. This bag of samples is... all
Might have
yours,
been, though.
Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping... We'll also need to borrow a Sumpter beat.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I'll have to decline that once it appears.
Don't worry.
I'm not going to equip that. Oh, this is annoying and unfortunate.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter.
Then let's get to it.
Okay. Well, this Sumpter beast...
I'm confused why it's making me do this story quest first. Does it unlock a secret area?
The Sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it.
Oh my god, it's gonna move so slow. Hurry up.
Why did it stop?
There, have your food.
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
But if it's making me do this to unlock a secret area, then this should have been an Archon quest rather than a story quest. I'm confused why it's making me do this.
Did you? Is that the mechanical crab?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Busted. Scatter! There is no
Ow.
Wind, hear me.
Propagate!
That shield is
Shine
annoying.
down. Gotcha.
Bro, chill. There we go.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty killer. Hey, playing dumb won't save you.
It doesn't seem capable. I don't know why. Stolen items must be... You came from the depths of the contaminated. If you take us there...
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into...
That's right. The contaminated region, if we charge straight in, I've been studying this.
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us.
I just want to finish this quest, man.
Wait, we'll be back soon. I'm not sure, but our priorities are... We should return.
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them
I'll
back
finish this
for
quest
us.
quickly.
Thank you.
Or as quick as I can be.
Two is enough.
No, that...
No need. I've already...
You know, like I said,
You mean that back?
But those parts
I can
are very
afford
useful.
to stream longer than usual because I have nothing going on tomorrow.
Noted.
Let's return to the village.
But,
the earlier we...
I know it's late for you. Well, I don't know what time you plan on leaving, but I'll try and be quick.
Take it easy.
Cool.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the med?
No
Oh,
need.
nice.
A precise dosage is required this time.
Oh, it's nice
So
to
I'll
have a
do it
couple days
myself.
off.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver. He gets a little nervous. I'll go prepare the medication.
How is he? Doing any better? That's wonderful. Oh yeah. He asked me. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to.
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes, we're going to the I'm leaving everything to you.
Huh? But
Many things are learned by doing. Deal with problems as you yourself.
That's right. You. All right. Then, Master, Traveler, Paimon.
We'll be all right. You put too much Let's return and find.
Okay. Wait. Can I move? Oh, I know. Yeah, I guess I have to finish this then. That'll be quicker, I think.
We're here. It should be. Huh? Where's the? Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement. As such, I'll hold up. Glad you're satisfied. I want to see what happens.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like really.
Do you feel unwell at all?
I guess on the bright
It's
side, I'll
as
be
I
getting primo
predicted.
gems along the
I haven't
way.
entered the contaminated region for a proper... My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
It's sparkling.
This flower species is... They're sensitive to ley lines and emit... From the looks of things...
You're saying the contamin.
I can't confirm that right. Let's take another look around.
Boy, oh boy.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire. The birds used to chirp really.
This contaminated region, some animals,
Leaky ley line.
like how plants, climate, temperate, this equilibrium, if normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are
Oh, yeah, I guess I should explain what this is. These are story quests. It's just like a...
Of course, it's not a good idea
kind
to
of
spend
like
too
quest
much time in
chain
areas with concentrated
for
ley-line
the
energy.
playable characters. And
That's about it
they're
for the
usually pretty
investigation.
good. It usually gives more insight into the playable characters, and they're appreciated. Oh, you're up there? Oh, I can do it now. Sick. I need to go there, I think. Yes. Awesome. We can continue now. I don't know why I needed to get to that point in the story quest. I didn't do anything. Alright, back to the main story.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
It's a thing.
What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float!
Yeah.
All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore! It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you.
It sure can. I'll take it.
It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
Irreplaceable is a strong word.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you. I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an
That's a lie.
Archon's power is derived from their people's faith.
Well, I guess her gameplay is more support, but still.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is.
Why is Paimon's voice acting like strangely good sometimes? Like, it's annoying at most of the time, but she has good delivery at times. It's weird. Go through the passage and reach the battle there. Boss fight time. At least I think so.
Take it easy.
Is this the team I want to use? Or do I want to use Yoimiya? I'll stick with this team just because we'll use Scaramouche's mother against him. That'll be funny. Neat. Here we go.
What is this place? Is this really the way
You're in for a crazy boss. I fought this boss before in my friend's world, but it's my first time, obviously, in the actual story.
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support. Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always thought that this Doctor is different from the Academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants to
just
know
because
so
you want to know, the boss we're about to fight is technically the Raiden Shogun's son,
It sounds like you
the
know the
Bulbasaur
Balladeer
lady.
quite well. I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Alright. Go through the passage and reach the Balladeer. I'm not sure if this is it, actually, because I know you go someplace else to fight him.
Gotcha.
Alright, take care of you first then.
Busted.
I regret no Yomiya now.
Quietly now.
Propagate! Scatter! Quickly!
This isn't good.
Alright. Oh, this is an interesting
Looks like we
thing.
can climb up these pipes.
Oh, look at this. This is cool looking. Elevator?
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
How is it messed up? Okay. I'm guessing I'm supposed to take this. Okay. Climb this.
Gotcha. Propagate! There is no escape! Busted.
I guess this is it.
Oh, okay. So we got that.
You'll get frostbite.
Scatter! Shine down!
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. No.
Can't run from death.
Take it easy.
Alright. Where to now? Over here?
Take it easy.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Okay. Well, hold on, that leads to chest over there I want to grab. No! No! Oh, that's an annoying wait. There we go. Alright. Now we can go this way. I really missed that shot.
Busted.
Scatter!
Wait, I have an idea. Ha! Nice. There we go. Just one more, I think? Yeah. That doesn't seem right. No, no, no. Crap, I lost all my bursts. What's this for? Where are you headed? Doesn't seem to be anywhere. Yeah, you just go in a circle. Okay. So there. And there. Right? Yeah. Alright.
Gotcha. Illusion shattered. Quietly now.
Propagate!
Gotcha. There is no escape.
Well, thank goodness it's easy to refill my energy.
Too far.
Quietly now. Shine down.
So it's one.
Alright. There we go. Are we done? Alright. How many primo items do I have? 484? That's 2 wishes, I think. Yeah, 2 wishes. Oh yeah, this is the place. Here's the boss.
Its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed. Oh no, what should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against the Fatui Harbinger with a Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida? Yes, I am.
12 o'clock.
This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about what? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I've personally experienced my own fate.
I just thought a team comp I could have used instead, but it's fine.
Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
I wonder how Raiden would do against Scaramouche, because I think Scaramouche has electro resistance. We'll find out.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Ooh, cutscene.
Who thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Everlasting Lord of Arcane Wisdom.
It really feels like the gods! A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom. You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this? But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Still the same.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods?
It's salty.
Lowly creature, know your place.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a
I wonder
god
when
in this
Scaramouche was
world
born.
who does not crave power.
Yeah,
No wonder your
okay,
own
yeah,
people
he was
have
born after the
abandoned you,
Archon War.
God of wisdom. Your judgment is as
he
your
was made
existence,
after Makoto died.
unsubstantial.
I remember now.
This is where everything ends, Booer, the God of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Oh, I can hear that theme music kicking up.
There is no escape! Busted!
Propagate!
Perish! Quietly now. Barbados! Goodness!
Germinate!
Gotcha!
Churn!
I would use Rhythm's Burst, but I don't want to. I want to have it ready for later.
Significant past. Propagate.
Busted!
At my command, you
what are you
shall
doing?
fall.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Oh my goodness. I just realized I probably should have used Zhongli for a shield for this upcoming phase. Oh boy. Oh man.
Tremble.
Oh, he has all the elements.
Burn to oblivion.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Take it easy.
Oh. What did he do? Oh. You're a big boy. Oh. Oh, that hurt. I won't deny you're cool looking though.
Reality is pain.
Cutscene? Ooh. That's crushed ribs. If something happens in between. Oh, never mind. Nahida got ripped.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
Oh, shit.
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
What?
We just concluded the 168th loop.
What?
Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
I'm intrigued too.
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams. All that battle experience! It's more than that.
I'm gonna level up?
Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
How would they know? It's cool though.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
This is a long cutscene. What'd I do this time? Wait, what did I do?
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Alright.
1,000 eons.
Oh, I have. Oh! It's letting me use Nahida? Really?
Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
Ow!
Barely a slip.
That hurts. I'm not sure what. Oh. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with those.
Take it easy.
Oh, is my supposed to collect these?
Tremble!
Oh, that hurt you.
Is pain.
How about that music though, am I right? Oh!
Good riddance, cruel world.
What do I do?
Illusion shattered.
Oh, I did something.
There is no escape.
Why is only animal hurting it?
Scatter!
Oh, there we go. Oh shoot, did I screw up?
Awakens!
Oh, there I go.
Now,
oh, you took all my energy.
eyes have been opened.
This is hard. Oh, okay, I understand now. Corresponding element.
Tremble.
Really?
I'm kind of sucking. There. Bro, chill.
Take it easy.
Reality is pain.
Take it easy.
Okay. Bruh.
Burn to oblivion.
Yeah.
Tremble.
Take it easy.
Got him. That was hard. I don't know why I struggled so much with that.
Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis!
Ooh.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right.
Bro, Scaramouche fell head first.
Of my predecessor.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully
I want to know how that
repelled
works.
thanks to
How does
King
forbidden
Deshret's
knowledge cause a
self-sacrifice,
plague?
and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her
Like,
power.
what does that mean?
Then,
A second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Oh, Conria
I'm
Lord?
afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean in order to save us?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She
I thought
didn't
that was already
completely
known.
eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Aww.
Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath?
What am I looking at? It's like
Even
floating
used her last
islands.
remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a
Or
clue
floating
for us
chunks
to
of
follow.
rock.
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness, and then we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person. Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection,
Man, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now.
we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
That felt like an insult. Using the boat. Oh, what the balls?
In the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the
What
boat
is
of
this place?
consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling toward.
Wow. What are these?
This is
The
trippy.
monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Shattered. Busted.
Scatter!
Go and splat! Gotcha.
No!
Shine down. Busted.
Okay. Oh, wrap around.
There is no escape.
How about I just
Things are about to get dicey.
first?
Spring forth. I swear by my sword. Inazuma shines eternal.
Look! 4-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
So are we just gonna leave Scaramouche there? That feels pretty important.
Shine down. Gotcha. Quietly now.
This is weird.
There is no escape.
Whoopsies.
Barbados, guide us. Game's up. Fun's over.
I wonder how this would go.
Now you shall perish.
Oh. Hilariously well.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Okay.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route,
How did
the
we
boat
get
of
here, actually?
consciousness will soon take
I'm a
us
little
out of
lost. Okay.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
I mean, you died after...
No,
you were born after she died.
My birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought
I could have done a better job.
Rukkhadevata died and like created Nahida. But they're making it sound like they're two different gods. Huh.
So, is this the place you were talking about?
Oh, there's Irminsul.
The base of Irminsul?
Are those like whispers?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukhad, but the one standing over there
is that me?
Oh, they're playing the sad music.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature? Why?
I mean, you're both gods of wisdom, so...
And I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form.
I don't know about that, but I also don't know how trees work, so...
The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
How do you know that?
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted
I'm still very confused about how that works. I'll need to ask my friend about that later. He's really smart on this
The feeling
lore.
is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Wait, so do you mean that in a literal sense?
Why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the 7 were all summoned to the nation of Conria.
Really?
Except for me. I had
All
a more
7 were?
important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul,
Yeah, but what's forbidden
I
knowledge?
sensed something was wrong.
It's so vague.
The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So it's like the mere existence of that knowledge that causes
At that time,
disasters?
I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no.
Man, the Sumo arc is really dialogue heavy.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Which I appreciate, I guess.
It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes.
But it's also hard because I've been playing for 3 hours now and I just want it to end now.
The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated, and there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait,
wow.
No, I can't.
So basically Nahida has to kill Rukkhadevata
So
again?
you realize what that implies? You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world.
So
And as
Rukkhadevata
you've
is
realized
the
just now,
pollution, I guess.
removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Really?
But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same.
So she would just be erased from history?
How can we just forget you like this? Is there really
Or
no
forgotten?
other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
That is pretty messed up, to be fair.
No need to feel so sorry. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Wow.
I'm
That's
the
an
one
ending.
who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Dunyazard, you... Oh, what? Oh! Oh!
People of Sumeru.
The whatchamacallit? That one disease that's going away too. Because the corruption is gone. Does that mean that Kale is safe now? Nahida be like, why am I crying again? I forgot.
I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying?
Oh, wow.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Does Ether remember?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman's soul.
Ether still remembers. Oh. I guess that would make sense. Does Paimon remember?
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Okay, so, yeah, Paimon doesn't remember either. Okay. Buzzing. What? Sleepy. It's a dream again! What's happening? Nahida? I thought to pass out?
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
Doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods.
How did he do
This is the
that,
only
though?
thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't see a vision
I know
on
you
you.
would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
He has clones?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world.
Really?
Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. It can't be broken on a whim.
So how old is the real Totore?
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make
or the original,
peace with
rather, I guess.
themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
I knew it. He was being
Academia saw
used.
the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Huh.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis.
Oh, screw Scaramouche, I guess.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like
Is
you intend to take
Totore
it by force now.
implying that he's stronger than Nahida?
I'm merely stating a fact.
Because that's terrifying if so.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken? The heavenly principles? Do you think that's really
Screw around
possible?
and find out.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then,
what's your plan?
What are your conditions?
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision.
And so what would Dottore get?
Yes. How very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
So, is this the original
I
Dottore?
see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
Is that worth it then?
You sure didn't hesitate much.
I'm not sure if it is.
Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price?
Why doesn't Nahida just return the
Besides,
electro-gnosis
with
to
my
A?
abilities,
Or
it's only a
Daimiko,
matter of time until I
Inazuma.
find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make
Good
this
riddance.
moment count.
You will regret this!
That sounded kind of familiar.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess
Okay, so Dottore is Snezhnyan.
And where is your dendrognosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
Nope,
People
don't do it.
exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask
you,
have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
That's a questionable trade. No, you can't just skip over that. No, don't do that. Several days later.
Together. Okay.
What time is it?
Wake him up.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Oh my god.
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well.
As soon as I'm able to control my character again, I'm ending the stream here. Oh my gosh, that's been too lucky.
Come on, Traveler. Let's go.
Is it over? Oh, thank God. Alright. CA5, very nice. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream here. I do wish I could have ended the Sumu arc completely, but it's 1 o'clock a.m. I have to end the stream. So, I'll continue where I left off Sunday night. So, in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all Sunday. Have a good night.